Hello everybody and welcome to Makeup Monday. I'm very late today. I had a hair appointment today and so it made me run over, and I'm going to focus today on the Luminous Tint. I have received probably 20 messages from you guys wanting to know how to use this product. It came in your beauty club this month, and then I have a lot of clients that have purchased it from me, and I actually did a video on this product a while back, but just to clarify, since there seems to be some confusion about how to use this product, I'm going to go ahead and show you. So I've taken a baby wipe and removed all the product off my face. I still have it on my eyes and I still have it on my lips. So I have no makeup or anything. See my circles, have nothing on my face. So I'm going to show you how to use this product. I was watching a video this morning, one of the bloggers that I really like to watch, and she was talking about 10 ways to take 10 years off, and her number one first tip was other than being obviously exfoliated and hydrated, and you guys have your amazing enzyme peel or your 5-minute facial for that, so you've got to be super exfoliated and super hydrated or your makeup doesn't slip. But her number one tip was having a glow to your skin, especially if you're middle-aged. You know, if you're 40, 50 years old, and really a lot of younger girls, especially when they start tanning and all that, they lose that glow. But really for us middle-aged women, having that glow really makes a big difference. So how do you use this product? So I have no makeup on my face, put some fake tan on, so I actually have some color on my face. That's why it looks darker than normal. But my moisturizer's on, eye cream is on, so how are you going to use this? I'm going to take this out, and there's a lot of different ways to use it, but for me, I'm going to take the tint, massage it together, and go to town rubbing this all over my face, but I'm going to avoid my nose. So can you see the instant glimmer that you get from this? You get like a instant sheen from this product. And then I always tend to come back and add a little more. Look at that. It looks like I have like little gold flecks all over my face. So I'm quite heavy-handed with this, and I think that's what people are, either they're not using enough or they feel like they should look like a golden goddess after they've done all their makeup. And the idea behind this is, with the ingredients that are in it, to give us a little slip. Hey, Patty. To give us a little slip on our skin. And because remember, I'm not using any liquid makeup, so this is kind of going to give me that liquid feel to my face, but look how much prettier it is. So this is designed to be a primer. It's designed to hide our freckles and our spots. Hey, Deborah Ann, I'm going to be coming to your house in just a minute. But that's what this product is for. And then it's also to give us that gorgeous little shimmer in there. Now, I always go back with my Flawless, because I think this is where the confusion comes in. So I'm going to go back with my Flawless, rub my hands together, and very lightly, I just go over my red nose, where my pores are large, a little under my eyes, because I'm blue up in there. And I'll come back and put a little down here on my chin. And then I have large pores right here between my eyes for some reason. So I always do my Flawless right there. Remember, the Flawless is like a spackle. And I think you're one of the ones that asked me about how to use this primer. So as you can see, all I have on right now is the Luminous Tint all over my face. Y'all saw me put it on clean, bare skin. And then the Flawless is just right in the center. That's it. So then I will go back with my chisel brush and powder. Oh my goodness, it's in the wrong place. See if I'm not going to knock y'all over. So I'm going to go back with my powder, and I use the medium. Hey, AJ and Lisa. Remember the secret with this brush. We've done this several times, and several people keep saying that they're not getting the coverage I get. The secret is the brush and these little circles. Okay, so watch this. No liquid makeup. And the number 2 or 3 tip from that lady I was watching was also to lighten up your makeup, to not be so heavy, to not be so cakey and have so much makeup. So, and this powder has water infused in it, so you won't actually be dry and cakey if you're afraid of a powder. But look how flawless, and you can still see the little sheen that's in the skin. So this does kind of come back and cover a lot of that up, but it's kind of that lit from within. It's that lit from within look. My camera's doing all kind of things today. That lit from within look. So I've got sort of a glimmer from under the skin instead of from, you know, on the top. Now I also read that for those of you that really like highlight and you really like a punch of it, that it's better if you layer a liquid highlight under a powder highlight. And so, and then people want to know, like, where does your concealer fit in with all that? For me personally, there's all kind of ways to use your concealer, but I like to put on my Flawless and my powder first, because guess what? I'm going to use less concealer now, because look how much of my circles the Flawless and the powder covered under my eyes. So now I'm not going to use as much concealer. And a lot of women my age, I really feel that we struggle with the concealer getting all hung up in the cracks. And this concealer is super, super creamy, and you've got 2 shades in here as well. So I'll go back with the lighter shade and get up here in around my eye. And you always want your concealer to kind of come down in a V, like a V like that. And if you're super puffy, you don't want a lot of concealer, because remember, light colors bring out and dark colors push in. And so you don't want to over conceal that area. My problem isn't puffiness, mine's just the circles right there. Then I'll come back with that more fleshy color and just kind of feather it out. And I find that by coming in, I'm trying these days to do everything this way instead of dragging it out that way. So I'll come in and just blend that really light area. And then if you find any areas that your luminous tint and your powder didn't cover, come back with a little concealer and, you know, add that to it. You can also take your concealer and do a little highlighting. This video really wasn't on highlighting on all the products today. I wanted to feature the luminous tint, but I wanted to show you the order of those products for me. Like I said, there's a lot of different ways to use it. And then I always will come back and just dry that concealer off, because I don't want to leave it wet. And some days my under eye circles are worse than others, and in that case you have to reach for a peach tinted concealer to kind of cut the blue. But for the most part, I don't ever do that. And my circles aren't bad enough usually that I have to do that. So what else can you do with this? I'm going to go and put some blush back on my face, because I took everything off. So what else can you do with this? So if it's, you know, the end of the day and you're going out to dinner and you feel really dry and crepey, no, this is one of the ones that's in that package. But anyway, no. This is the one in your package. My ADD is kicking in. Let me stay focused on this, and I'll come back and answer your questions. So what else can you do with this? So if you're going out to dinner, you know, with your husband, and you look really dry and crepey around your eyes, which happens a lot to us as we get into middle age, or if you're using a fake tanner, it's going to really get hung up in the cracks, and it's going to accent all your spots. And then something that you can do is come back with this, you know, late in the day. And I've gone through way too much of this, and I know Martha has too, but I'll come back and add, because it's olive oil, and what else is in this? Avocado oil, I think, of course, aloe. So I'll come back and add later in the day a little bit of this around my eyes. I'm not dry right now because I just put concealer on and just put this on, but this can be added over your makeup. So if you feel like you are covering all the shimmer up, come back and put it on top. It's completely fine. It doesn't matter. And then one last thing to do with it, if you are wearing liquid makeup, one of this lady's other tips was to add a luminous, a luminosity type product into that liquid makeup to sheer it out and to put a little sparkle and a little hydration in it. I'm telling you, if you are middle-aged like me, if you are 40, 50, 55, 60 years old, you've got to lighten up on the liquid makeup. You've got to go lighter. As you saw, I have luminous tint, flawless finish in the center, powder, and then a little concealer on under the eyes. No liquid makeup. Every now and then I'll pull out a tube of liquid makeup. It's fine. I will use it. But for the most part, this powder, you guys know this powder is foundation, it's concealer, and it's powder all in one. And it's got good for you skincare ingredients in it. So does anyone have a question in particular about the Luminous Tint? Because that's the product that I've literally, because I know all the beauty clubs went out, people have gotten it, and they're not sure what to do with it. So does anyone have a question about Luminous Tint? If you do, put them in the comments, and I'll respond later, but I really just wanted to show you how I put this all over clean, dry skin, and then come back after it's on and put the Flawless right through the center of the face. And so there's no point in having shimmer across my nose, so why would I put it there? So kind of, you know, think outside the box. Where would you want some shimmer? Where would you want a little bit of highlight? And that's where you're going to put this product. And then if you want to come back later, like I just added some there, and then if I want to, and I'm not using the CC cream, but if you feel like you need a CC cream, then by all means add it. And it's going to be even prettier with a little drop of this in it. Yeah, mix them both together. But what I will come back and do to really make this have a pop, if I want to be like awful out glowing, I'll go back with some highlighter and I take the side of this brush and just hit that, and it's going to grab those sparkles, and you are going to get some crazy highlight if you want that kind of highlight. You know, some days I want it. Most of the time during the week, just running around, I don't want to be that kind of shimmery. But if you layer your powder shimmer over your liquid shimmer, it's going to really kind of jump out there even more for you. So I hope that answers your questions about the Luminous Tint. Sometimes at night, after I've put on my night cream and I'm ready for bed, that's why I'm going through this so much. I'll just put a drop, if y'all can see my gold shiny hands, I'll put a drop all over my face before I go to bed, because it's like my face but better. The gold pigments in here are going to blur my freckles and my spots and my veins. And it's going to be like this primer that just blurs me, but it's so good for my skin that I can go right to sleep with it. I generally don't, you know, care about looking all cute when I go to sleep. But, you know, sometimes I just want that little extra shimmer right before I go to sleep. Not always, but you guys know. So anyway, you guys have a happy Monday. I wanted to clarify how to use the Luminous Tint, and then the order you use that with your Flawless, and then if you use CC cream or if you use concealer or powder, whatever, the order of all of that. So I'll go back and sort of recap it in the comments, and then you guys just let me know if you have any other questions about that. And I noticed someone had posted earlier today about some things they were interested in seeing in future videos. So if you guys will comment, what is it that you want to see in a video? What are some things that you're interested in seeing and learning about when it comes to makeup, so we can expand these makeup tutorials on Monday. So you guys have a great week. I'll be back tomorrow with Tip Tuesday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.